Hello everyone, I'm Seth with Exotic Motorsports, and this is our 2021 Chevrolet Corvette Stingray 3LT with only 257 miles. Beautiful silver paint with gray stripes. Looks fantastic. This car is super nice in person. The silver has a really nice metallic flake in it, gives the paint a lot of depth. When the sun hits it, it is jaw-dropping. There are absolutely no imperfections on the front of this car. Not a single rock chip, not a scratch, nothing. It looks like it came straight out of GM's showroom floor. It is beautiful. With this being a 3LT, it does have the front parking cameras. Super nice feature. Front driver's side wheel, absolutely flawless. Front driver's side fender, no issues there. Driver's side mirror, again, perfect. Driver's side door, no issues. Side skirt, also perfect. Vent area, no issues there either. Driver's side rear quarter panel. Also flawless. Rear driver's side wheel. Great condition, no issues there. Moving along to the back. On the back end, looking at the face of the rear bumper, there's no scratches, dings, dents, scuffs, nothing. It's perfect. The wing has a super tiny scratch. It's really light. It goes about like there. I'd be willing to bet that could be buffed out very easily. The convertible enclosure panel, no issues there. The trunk lid, also perfect condition. Moving along to the passenger side, we have the rear passenger quarter panel with absolutely no flaws at all. Rear passenger wheel, separate caliper for the electronic parking brake. Passenger door. Paint is flawless. Passenger mirror. Again, absolutely zero defects. And the front passenger fender. No defects there either. Front passenger wheel, no issues there. Typically this is the part of the video where I would walk around it from a 1 foot distance to explain that the car is in better shape than it appears, and nitpicking defects can make it sound worse than it really is. But this car is flawless. I mean, there's the tiny little mark on the wing, and that is really it. This is a perfect example of a new used car. And also, I do want to apologize for the wind noise. The weather here in Oklahoma gets pretty rowdy in the springtime. There's not really much I can do about it. So please bear with me on that. But this car is absolutely stunning and is packed full of features and tech. It really is impressive what GM did with this car. We'll go ahead and take a look at the inside. Very nice tan leather interior. Love the brushed aluminum accents throughout the interior. Really breaks up the tan nicely. Driver's side seat. Very nice carbon seat with perforated tan leather. And the way they did the perforation pattern on this, I think that's really cool that they found a way to make it look good and be functional. So GM got a little artistic with it. I mean, even just the way the door handles feel in your hand, like they designed everything around the interior to be ergonomic. Like even the steering wheel looks like a funky shape, but it feels really good in your hand when you're driving the car. So we do have push button start, of course. Fires right up. We've got absolutely no codes or issues, no problems whatsoever. So these do come standard with the various driving modes. So right now we're in touring. You can switch it to sport. The gauge cluster does adjust for the driving mode, as does the heads-up display, which is awesome. And then you go from sport to track, and the gauge cluster will change again, as does the heads-up display view. So that's something really cool that the C8s do. So with this being a 3LT, it is packed full of features. We do have a heated steering wheel. You have your gauge cluster menu options there, volume buttons, your Z mode, which is like performance mode, cruise control, heads-up display options over there. You have power folding mirrors, one-touch driver and passenger windows. You have your wind deflector, retract and extend button, and your convertible top button. And this C8 specifically is a convertible hardtop, which I think we can all appreciate. Very large paddle shifters, again, very ergonomic. They fit in your hand very nicely. They're an appropriate size. Your headlight options there, wiper options there. This does have navigation, Bluetooth, Android Auto, Apple CarPlay, Bose audio, front parking cameras, no front parking sensors though. It does have rear parking sensors and a rear parking camera. Heated and cooled seats, all of your HVAC controls here. And then you do have passenger HVAC controls towards the bottom. It is a dual zone system. And then probably one of the coolest features I've seen, so you have the rear view mirror. It is auto dimming, but you can also flip that switch and it turns into the video feed. So you do have live video feed for your rear view mirror, which I think is really neat. And it does have OnStar and things like that. Your airbag options up there. Your cup holders are nicely tucked away there. And then you have your armrest, and it does have a USB Type-C, USB Type-A, and a 3.5 millimeter auxiliary plug-in. So a little bit of something for everyone. Passenger seats, perfect condition. These carbon seats are super nice. Passenger door panel is flawless as well. Dash, no issues. I mean, this car is essentially brand new. One of the perks of the 3LT is that it does have Alcantara headliner. And this all back here is Alcantara as well. And you have a wireless charging dock for whatever device you need to charge that supports it. So that's a pretty awesome new feature. And of course, the power convertible option I mentioned. Hold that button down and it will put the top down. Starts with the windows, and then you can see there in the camera the top opening. And then it tucks away and it lets you know when the process is complete. So I think that's a really nice feature. And there are a lot of cars that don't look super attractive with the top down, but I will say GM did an excellent job with this car. It looks just as aggressive with the top down as it does with the top up. This car looks fantastic either way. and it does have a frunk, so there's front storage in there, as well as storage in the rear. So I will say the power convertible hardtop option, you are not able to view the engine bay because that is where the top is stored. But I will say it idles smooth, it runs and drives great. The dual clutch transmission they put in these things just makes it an absolute blast to drive. Shifts are lightning fast. Even under partial throttle, it's still very sharp and crisp. The transmission doesn't feel lazy at all. And with the torque that comes out of the direct injected LT 6.2 liter V8 in this thing, it's too much fun to drive, honestly. And then you have the very aggressive LED daytime running lights on this as well. This is just a fantastic car for the money. So that is our 2021 Chevrolet Corvette 3LT. If you have any further questions, please feel free to check out the sales listing on our website. You can find that at exoticmotorsportsok.com. Thank you for watching.